What would be your spirit animal?
My spirit animal, my favorite animal is a lion because I love cats and it's like adorable. But I think I'm more like a dog, just like I love being around everyone, talking and having fun and being my friend. Oh yeah, so I'd probably most like a dog or something.
Okay. I want to start off by asking you guys where that music came from. Who wrote it and what inspired it?
Right, so we love writing the music all together. A lot of the melodies and things like that, either someone will come to practice and be like, guys, I thought of this melody, let's, work on it. Or some of the songs, I think the two we played today, yeah. But then everyone writes their own parts and we all collaborate and we like to be all like equal parts in all the songs.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you guys kind of write together. It's this.
We like to do that, yeah.
Stuff. Cool. How'd you guys meet? How'd you guys come together?
KSL.
Yeah. KSL?
Classic.
Just like, hey, I need a piano player and.
Yeah. I just threw out I was doing some acoustic stuff and I didn't love doing solo stuff on my own. And I was just like, I want to start a band right out of high school. I'd already been in a high school band, but I was like, I want to take this seriously. So, KSL lad.
High school's not serious.
I met Elise first.
Yeah.
And then Tiff. And then Mike, who's our drummer, he's not here today. Met him a little bit shortly after that, and then the rest is history. We've been together almost, this is 3 years now.
3 years. Awesome.
Yeah.
And in those 3 years, you guys have recorded, is it one album? Is it like an EP?
One album together.
Yep, one full album.
There's the acoustic of her before we got in the band. And now we're working on an EP of a couple songs that aren't on the album.
So the other next question I want to talk about, I guess, is what is one of your favorite experiences performing together?
It's a good question.
I loved our first show, even though we weren't very fine-tuned, obviously. But we all it was in Park City.
Right. No, Brighton.
Oh yeah.
Brighton Canyon.
Whoa.
Brighton Canyon. It was the 4th of July show, and it was just really fun because we'd only been a band for
we stayed in the cabin
a few months. Yeah, and we got to have a sleepover.
Yeah, that's so fun.
And so it was a nice way. Well, we already knew each other, but we bonded more.
Yeah, I think that we could talk about our best, most favorite shows, but I honestly love it when you show up somewhere where the expectations are really high, or they told you it's going to be one way, and you show up and it's completely awful. There's 2 people there, awful sound quality or whatever. I think those are the funniest and best memories I have with you guys because it's of course, one more time, and I think a lot of local bands can understand that and be okay, yeah, we've totally played awful shows together. Not that certain shows are awful, but
it turns out being that feeling of even though there's 5 people here, everyone's rocking and having an awesome time, and so that feels really intimate and fun. It's almost more memorable than when there's 200 people.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it can kind of happen the opposite way too, because we went up to Ogden recently and we had no idea what to expect. We'd never played in Ogden before, and we went up there and it was an amazing, incredible show, and we definitely want to go back.
So the band is named after your great grandma.
Well, yeah.
Should
we explain that again?
That's pretty sweet. I just is there more to it? Is there more to the story?
My great grandma, she was just this way cool lady, way beyond her years, and
there's pictures of her with a shotgun,
a raccoon hat on. She was just this total badass lady, and everything I've read about her, obviously I didn't meet her, but just leading the way. I get a lot of I feel really strong bonds with her. Her name's Johanna. And that's kind of what I went by when I did acoustic stuff, thinking of a new name, Johanna Johanna. And then it just so happened that your grandmother's name is also Johanna. So it kind of works that way too.
Just grandmother, not great.
Yeah, just grandmother, yeah.
But it's all the relationships, so it's kind of
totally works.
Role model, kind of what you aspire to be a little bit and things like that is kind of where the name comes from.
Definitely.
That wraps it up. We've had a great time hanging out with Johanna Johanna. You guys have a good one, and we'll catch you next time.
Sorry, you can move this hand. Oh my gosh.
I can think of
I think we've got it there.
Okay, I just used that.
We're gonna use it when you break too.